This morning in Pet Care, brought to you by Anheuser-Busch and American Humane. It is National Preparedness Month, and as wildfires continue to burn in the West, and victims in the Gulf Coast and here in the Northeast pick up the pieces after Hurricane Ida, there's a new partnership to support pet-focused disaster relief efforts. Here to tell us all about it, American Humane Disaster and Cruelty Response Specialist Amber Battinger and Anheuser-Busch Chief External Affairs Officer Cesar Vargas. Thanks, folks, for being with us today.
Nice to be here. Thank you.
Okay, so let's start off. How will this new partnership make a difference during disaster response efforts?
Well, you know, at Anheuser-Busch, we have this long-standing track record of stepping up to serve our communities when they need it most, and that certainly includes when natural disasters strike. You mentioned the wildfires and the awful hurricane season that we've already experienced so far. And we do that primarily through our signature emergency drinking water program. And what we do is we temporarily pause brewing beer at a couple of our breweries a few times a year, and instead we produce and can clean drinking water that then, through our long-standing partner at the American Red Cross, we ship to those communities that get impacted by natural disasters. Since 1988, we've shipped 86 million cans of emergency drinking water, more than 3 million cans just this year. Addressing those wildfires, as well as Hurricane Ida recently there in the Gulf Coast. So we're very proud of that program and the role we can play to help our communities when they need it most. And so, as we're here during National Preparedness Month, we're really excited about this new partnership with American Humane, where we can talk about preparing and driving some awareness around the importance of preparation, and that pertains not just to the people part of your family, but also to your pets. So we're super excited to support everything that American Humane is doing.
And now we see this story all the time that when a disaster strikes or when you have to evacuate, we see a lot of people obviously grabbing everything that they can. Sometimes their pets are left by themselves, and we see first responders going in to rescue them. So how does an evacuation plan that includes your pets impact the volunteers and the first responders?
Yes, great question. Our team actually just came back from a deployment over in California for those wildfires you were speaking of. So this just rings true more than ever as disasters seem to just come and go as we're coming in through disaster season. So a great point you made there. And first thing we need to do is have a pet disaster preparedness plan in place. So that includes a pet go kit. So in this go kit, we need to have 7 to 10 days of your pet's food, any treats, any toys that may bring comfort to them, a blanket, their carrier, and any vaccination records, medical records, emergency contacts, anything you can think of, so that when you're scrambling to get out during a disaster, that you have that all ready to go in a go kit. It's also very important to have your pet microchipped and that microchip information be up to date. We all have our tags on our pets with our names and our phone numbers, but it is pivotal to have a microchip on your pet in case you are unfortunately detached from them and need to be reunited. So that is a pivotal importance to have your pet microchipped.
Yeah, we hear that all the time, how many people have gone through a disaster and maybe not been able to take their pet out, and by a miracle, because they are chipped, been reunited with that pet that they love. And it may not be right away, but it may take a little while, but eventually everybody's back together, and that is great news. So how can one be prepared for not only themselves, but also their pets during this disaster? Obviously, we're packing bags, we're getting stuff. Should we grab the animals and bring everybody out right away, as soon as humanly possible?
Yes, pets are family members, so our furry best friends, we have to consider them family, and we would never leave a family member behind, so we'll never leave our pet behind. So they should be just right in your family's evacuation kit, in your family's evacuation plan. They should be right there with you. Never leave them behind, never leave them tethered. Always keep them with you and have that plan in place. Have pet-friendly hotels on your roster, know a safe evacuation route, and just always bring them with you. They're our best friends with us through our worst times, and we need to always stay together. Absolutely.
We've seen this even during the pandemic. Many pets have helped get folks through everything that we've had to deal with. Leave the other stuff, grab your pets first. Now, Cesar, why is disaster relief and preparedness important to Anheuser-Busch?
Well, you know, we're part of these communities as well. And not only do we think we have a responsibility and an opportunity to make a positive impact for our consumers and the people that we provide our products to, but also our own employees, right? We're a leading employer in this country. We have 19,000 employees across the U.S. So finding out ways to use those unique capabilities we have, the unique reach, the unique relationships that we have as a company that is a leader in this country is very important to us. And so making an impact when disasters strike is something that goes back for us more than 100 years, actually. We started our partnership with the American Red Cross way back in 1906 when we supported their efforts to respond to the San Francisco earthquake. So this is kind of something that's in our DNA for quite a long time, and it's very important to us. And then, you know, talking about driving awareness, you know, we realize that we have this ability to reach millions of consumers across the country through our leading portfolio of brands. So what better way to spread the information that Amber and the American Humane Organization has, but then using our assets and our resources to drive that kind of education. So we think it's an exciting partnership, can really make a difference.
Well, it is great work that both of you folks are doing. Thanks so much for joining us. This segment was brought to you by Anheuser-Busch and American Humane. To learn even more about these pet emergency plans, visit our website, roadshow.com.